What is up to the best friends and family on YouTube? So, as you can tell, obviously, what's in front of me, we got a Ford Explorer ST. So, this thing is a twin turbo 3-liter V6. It's much like my truck outside. That is the 2.7 twin turbo. This thing has lots of boost. It puts you back in your seat fairly well. And it is not the SRT in any regard. Driving this thing feels like it's a car, whereas driving the SRT, it felt more like a truck. We like that aspect more of the SRT. However, this thing has more room and it's very deceitful. My wife always wondered about these things because it's a performance SUV. It's fast and it has brakes, let me tell you. These things aren't Brembo, but man, do they bite. The room in here is quite spacious. And I don't know if I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. But the main reason why there's space in here, I don't want to hit my lightning, because these seats move back and forth. This is really cool too, really handy for the kids. This sunshade, I like that. So yeah, there's more room in this thing than our SRT, which is kind of what was driving the conversation of getting rid of our SRT. That and the SRT was double the price of this thing. So we would have a depreciating asset worth, let's call it 80 grand, just sitting in our garage depreciating. So we bought this, which is half the price. And we still get the performance of a performance SUV. I think this thing has 400 horsepower and around 420 foot-pounds. Very, very tunable, as you all are aware. You hook up a cob to this thing and you pretty much, from what I can gather, it's like 80 to 100 horsepower and foot-pounds of torque. So like this thing's just bonkers, or it can be. And they're relatively reliable. They have their quirks with them, but that's where the Escalade went wrong. So the Escalade, when I got it, I had a lot of friends who know more than me on the GM side of things reach out and they're like, dude, this thing is a ticking time bomb potentially, probably, and you should have got something else or make sure you buy warranty, yada yada yada. So all these things, I'm very OCD about my vehicles. I like them to be tip-top shape, clean, you know. You guys can tell, right? Like this is that. But that being said, I didn't want the AFM lifter issue to haunt us. If it did, it's like a $10,000 to $20,000 fix, depending on what happens. As well as the 8L90 transmissions in those things are really no good either. So it's just like, I made a mistake of getting it. I thought the reliability behind the, GM LSs was still there. That's not the case, especially from like 2015 to like right now, they're having major issues with that same engine in that Escalade. Bottom end bearings and the lifters. They're causing complete engine failures from what I can see online. So I decided to skip all that, buy a Ford. We're pretty much a full Ford family. And then my truck. And then we got the ISF over there. I'm never going to give up Toyota and Lexus. They are obviously top tier when it comes to reliability. So anyway, we got this thing. It's used. It has 56,000 kilometers on it. It still has warranty. And we are actually going to buy extended warranty, which sucks for me because I want to tune this thing so bad, but my wife wants the warranty. So we're going to have to come up with a solution. I'm going to have to just buy stuff for this thing that doesn't ruin the warranty. And there's obviously a bunch of that stuff. So anyway, I wanted to introduce you guys to this beautiful Atlas Blue Explorer ST. It's a 2021, 56,000 K. I don't know why I'm coughing. I don't smoke cigarettes, but it is a nice looking unit. And like I said, we've wanted one always, but we were scared of the room or lack thereof. And also third row, this has a third row. The room behind the third row is more than our SRT, if you can believe that, and more than the Escalade. Like, I don't know how Ford did it. Cramming all of this in here. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have captain's chairs in the middle. And I think it's 2 in the back. So 6 passenger. But like comfortable room. So great job, Ford. And this thing boogies pretty darn well, I must say. So anyways, I just wanted to keep you guys apprised. This is going to be on the channel at some point. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. But obviously maintenance, and it will get detailed. Just because people nowadays don't take care of their stuff. Like up this pillar, there's a whole bunch of swirl scratches, as you can see. So people just must go to town with the brushes at the car washes. I don't know, but there's that sort of stuff all over it. So it'll be fixed. I've already fixed a bunch of stuff. The wheel on the other side was curved, so that's all touched up and nice now. Anyways, you guys have a great evening. Just wanted to update you and keep you apprised. But if you like this, check out other videos on the channel and subscribe. All right, everybody. Peace.